How's it going, everybody, and welcome to the first episode of Schmoedown Central. Going to be this new show that I'm going to start to do every week. Every Sunday or Monday is going to come out, basically recapping the week that was in the Schmoedown, breaking down what's going to happen next, highlighting our players of the week, highlights of the week, misplays of the week, and everything that's to come in the Schmoedown. So let's get into it, and again, this is a work in progress, so things might change over the next couple weeks, but I want to get this episode out and start this show, so let's get into it. Only one match this week, triple threat match for the #1 contender spot to go up and face Sam Levine. Three great competitors in the ring for this one. We had Mike KO Kalinowski versus JTE versus Rachel the Crusher Cushing. And let's start in round one, where the competitors, two of them had great round ones. JTE going 7 for 8. Meanwhile, Rachel going 8 for 8, hitting the extra point as well, which was a big point for her. But Mike KO Kalinowski not having the best round, goes 3 for 8 in the first round. Not the greatest one, missing 5 questions. 4 of those 5 were also actors and performer names. So is it a weak spot for Mike? Again, he had a couple of them on the tip of his tongue, just couldn't come up with the correct answer. Heading into round 2 though, Rachel comes up first, spinning the wheel and hitting comic book movies. Of course, inner geekdom is in her strengths, and comic book movies is one of those. Plus, it takes it off the wheel for Mike Kalinowski. She goes 4 for 4, scoring a total of 7 of a possible 8 points in that round. JT's up next, spins new releases. Probably my strongest category myself. Again, he goes 3 for 4 in this one, getting a total points of 5 of 8. Of course, though, again, big moment here. Rachel Cushing with a 2-point steal, getting that Ace of Butterfield answer. Mike, on the other hand, unlucky on the wheel, spins Oscar movies, goes only 1 for 2 because only 2 questions were needed for this round. Again, 1 out of a total 4 points. And again, Rachel with the steal with the Timothy Hutton answer on this one, mathematically eliminating Mike and only getting a total of 4 points for Mike. A really rough round for Mike. I'm a big fan of Mike, but again, this one was not his game to win. Going into round 3, Rachel's up by a 8-point margin. JT, basically the 2-pointer, is a necessary point but almost irrelevant because he hits that one, but he must hit his 2 and his 3-pointer no matter what. And JT could not come up with the question there. He gets it wrong, and Rachel Cushing is your #1 contender going up against Sam Levine in just a little bit of time. So final score on the match was Rachel coming in with 20 to JT's 14 and Mike with 4. Rachel again kind of getting the TKO on this one and almost like a knockout on Mike. She goes 13 for 13, 100% plus the 2 steals. JT, out of the questions he was asked, he goes 11 for 14 with 79% accuracy on the questions he was personally asked. As for Mike, going 4 for 10 for 40%. So what does this mean going forward for all the competitors? Of course, again, like I said, Rachel going to be going up against Sam Levine, but also near the end of the match, we find out that Rachel also will be teaming up with Clark Wolf, forming the Shire Wolves, which will be a very powerful team going forward. As for Mike Kalinowski, he was not there for the post-game interview, but of course we find out that he will be teaming up and has a team match planned with Miss Movies, Brianne Chandler, so we'll see what that has in store for them. As for JT, though, he of course wants to challenge John Roca. We'll see if he accepts the challenge. We'll see what happens with that. If Thad wants to sign a contract to get this in play, we'll have to see going forward. Of course, he though goes down to 8 and 8 on the whole career total for him, so we'll see if that has any part in his future in the singles division. As for upcoming matches, we have Top That going up against Top 10. Top That coming in at a record of 3 and 1 with 2 KOs. As for Top 10 coming in at 8 and 4 with 3 KOs. It'll be an interesting match. Of course, I think kind of Top 10 is a more well-rounded team, but again, Jim Vejvoda is a beast and someone to be reckoned with. And of course, Eric Goldman, if he gets comic book movies, he's going to ace those as well. So you want to stay away from them. It'll be an interesting match going forward. My team has always been Top 10, but of course, again, it's going to be a tough road ahead of them to face Top That, and of course, then face the Patriots. As for on Friday, we got Lon Harris, 1-0, coming up against Cody Hall, challenging him. Cody Hall coming in 0-1, facing Christian Harloff way back in the inaugural Movie Tree Schmoedown tournament, so we'll have to see how that goes for Cody. Again, he engineers movie talk. He might get new releases. I think that will be a big play if he can get that category. But who knows? Cody's kind of the wild card. Maybe he's soaked up all this knowledge from movie talk. We'll have to see. As for our play of the week, it's going to be Rachel Cushing hitting the extra point, getting her 9 points in the first round. Fantastic feat, and kind of just set the tone for what's to come in this match, and where she went off to get a total of 20 points, and she could have got 30 had she got to all of her round 3 questions. As for our misplay of the week, that's going to be Mike KO Kalinowski. He spun Oscar movies, and he's like, nah, I don't like Oscar movies. He spins it again, and he gets Oscar movies. So bad luck for Mike Kalinowski. Again, that's our misplay of the week. As for our player of the week, of course, that'll be Rachel Cushing. We only had one match to choose from, and she was a beast, 100%. Again, it could have got to 30 points in this match. A pretty much unheard of match, and it pretty much sets her up to potentially take the title from Sam Levine, and I think she might just do it. So that is it for the inaugural match of Schmoedown Central. Please subscribe to this channel for more weeks each week. Every Sunday or Monday, I'm going to try to get episodes up for you. Again, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Links are in the description down below, just at Schmoedown Cent and Schmoedown Central on Instagram. And follow me on Twitter at 94BradThomas. I'll be your host every week, editing this thing, producing this thing, and getting this content out to you. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below, ways I can improve, ways this thing can get better, things that you want to see, maybe some added segments, who knows. I'm open to any and all ideas, so let me know your constructive criticism in the comment section below. Also, you can check out my YouTube channel at Brad Thomas Films, where I do some movie reviews here and there. So yeah, check that out. That is it. I will talk to you all next time.